My little sacrifice. You're welcome. You're welcome. I bet you too. Use water. You still buying terms. You can put. I tell you that 10's better than that. Yeah, call yourself laughing. Only one call yourself laughing is damn mother. Be a little louder. That made us right. And then to my new. If I take my time when I do my lessons, but I really do stuff. To my badass kids. And then I open up the tub, but legs. You get pregnant, you carrying it, bitch. I'm ordering the whole damn boat of dead people. Bye. God's calling. Tell you bring your ass down here. I know, bro. I do take my pain pills. Laughing. Did you try this motherfucker? They make me ah. So what? Your ass, bitch. So little bro, you owe me an apology. You met me. I'm down here with this bullshit. I'm gonna slap the shit out you. Or touch down the cause hell. And mama raised the hell raised her. Yes, I got before. That's how the good people work with hell. And earn refrigerator and hell. Refrigeration and hell. One of them's cars by Hugh Hefner and Mr. Disney. But you want playing with this some bitch. Daddy a long time ago. One man. Hi, Mr. Biden. You have 28 you do. That way we right back to you shit. Bitch. Watch me get Jesus you in the motherfucker. Alright, man. And all the good war veterans and other fallen innocent, it's still our eyes. What does it stand for? A hair on. We wear the apple. That people wear the apple pick, but Statue of Liberty. I didn't know Send Me the Bull was on my Facebook. Y'all should do. Casino time. I was at the goddamn casino. Yeah, bitch. I'll put this up. It ain't been that damn long. Me too. Just one thing.
Sammy had shown his mafia bosses that he had the icy nerve to kill a friend for a family. They were impressed. A reliable hitman is a valuable asset. With hits are dealt out often as party tricks.
There's another thing. Sammy is rich.
Yes, weak. They chased him. That's the terminology. Well, what you heels.
Sammy is back to being a lowly associate. Only now he's with possibly the richest crime family in America.
Sammy, he was well liked, and they could see he was a learner. He knew how to make money. Hopefully, he could work for it. He obviously had all the instincts of the acting. So it wasn't a step down, it was a step up.
The future looks bright for Sammy. That same year, he marries an Italian girl, Deborah Chanel. They have a couple of kids. For their sake, Sammy tells people he's legit, a businessman.
He would tell people that he was in the construction business, but it was a dishonest construction business. He was shaking down his line of job we made for construction sheet metals.
traditional mafia initiation.
And the funny that for a while, everybody gets confused. Everybody, they see that's family. This is family. This is my family. And they find that this is a way of being accepted, of being part of something.
It's a big day for Sam. He has always wanted to be. It gives him wealth and power, and he fully believes in the myth of a strong, secret society with its ancient code. But it won't be long before Sammy's faith in the mafia is severely tested when he is ordered to kill his family.
Hey man, I made you into a grown ass man. What the hell that mean? You couldn't. We take too much time for this shit.
So they could be doing more business. Cat would be but there's less to it. The new law.
Because the only thing dripping should be your style. Well, here's focus. Because it's golden feet. I'll be back on use the next chip like your worst nightmare chip, so you can get to sleep and wake up where you want. Wake up to a new evil. With Mucinex Match, it's not put it on looses. It's always compact season. Reset.
Some days we just need it. They can be in the morning or a feeling. Comfort. It all starts with smell. You never have heart attack. It is the only way for the brain to actually idea. It's not. It's still there.
I don't know if I will process food. They notice. Maybe you can put some vegetables later. Instead of today, maybe.
They took food stamps. You see what some of the stores got up? Fast food. Man.
Science Junior from Little Passports. Each month a new packages delivered to your email with science widgets and activities. Science Junior is the perfect gift. Delivered. Buy now at littlepassports.com.
This is the start of the season's favorite gift. Right now, Walmart Steaks is offering your favorite gift package. That includes 4 of our famous pet tender filet meals, rare tough boneless chicken breasts, burgers, franks, sides, desserts, and more. All for just $89.99. That's over 70% off. From now to home burgers free, and we'll deliver in time for Christmas. This exclusive TV offers are best of the season and only last for today at walmartsteaks.com/TV.
The t-shirt that Fanview and Minnesota TV. Because when you purchase it, we do it until you zip it. Visit
When you're feeding 500 that's why I love you. Each pan they make isn't just designed to look fun, it's crafted to last.
Sandy Bravado has committed his first murder of a member of the Gambino crime. His ruthless ambition is going to mention in TV shows like The Sopranos, portrayed in movies like Witness to the Law and John Travolta's Gun. Detective Colin McLaren spent 3 years undercover in the mafia. He knows the monster's life is not
trenches. For everyone people to move down. That was the sickest thing ever. The wife's brother.
Sandy's brother, Nicky Chevelle, was an associate with the Yankee man. He's got involved with narcotics and has become unreliable.
He was a drug addict, and they were afraid he was going to open his mouth, and he was talking stuff in the streets.
Nicky is a loose cannon, so Sandy was ordered to silence him.
This is a rude awakening, he said. The contract figures one thing, but Nicky's family. It's the ultimate test. If he doesn't do it, he's out of the game. And his own thing is behind him.
Sammy lures his brother-in-law to an after-hours club. Two of his crew are leaving.
He killed him. That's the life. Do what you gotta do.
That was the level of his unbelievable.
Sammy had sympathized with his wife. Brother was getting with his influence. This false sympathy and condolences. It was an example of how vicious he was, how self-consuming he was.
The mob has become Sammy's life. It has given him power, respect, and the opportunity to shine.
Sammy was a very, very good, smart guy. He was so smart. He was in business, construction, bricklaying, plastic, whatever. Legitimate business.
Sammy spreads the money around, buys and plays.
He was taking care of everybody else so they don't rat. He'll make sure you get a piece, he gets a piece, she gets a piece. I mean, that's a good business person.
By 1980, his scams had turned into a multi-millionaire. He had a racehorse. The rest of the bar at nightclub in the weeks. He'd become a money-making immense for the big
In March 1980, the head of the Philadelphia family is murdered without the consent of the mafio's council offices. So they order the death of the conspirators. Sandy is given one of the controls. Johnny Keys someone knows the kid is coming. He asks the driver. It's over. The job is so smooth.
You don't know. You make one of these kids, can't even get 4 in the morning. 4 o'clock in the morning, little kids still up. Taking coffee, taking donuts. You start yawning, go to each other and come out. Hey, we, bang, kids. Don't know what doesn't matter what it is. Kids a little mad, but yeah, they come like a bomb. Hope you're ready, low. Cause the train from LA ain't no choke ball. Don't forget your own. Back bumpers got it going on. Here's the flavor. Nothing can save ya when they on their worst behavior. And I want to turn my radio on.
Our granddaddy said, my granddaddy water's right there. You laugh.
One of the most loyal to the culture
What's wrong, Rob?
family is John Doe. Kanye led
You love your chest.
he old Castellano decided
Come on, boy, get it off your chest.
use that
Yes,
they
I know what you're talking about. Keep walking around with problems, staying inside. The best thing is to let it out. You'll feel better. Well, not right now.
So we're going to post the
I
last
should have told what I was at a funeral.
Good solution is
Everybody.
send me a brief help him with a decision that would completely change.
Well, it sure is a good sign. Don't know a damn thing about it. Great. Somebody make you want to take back. You know, like somebody around and they got a warrant out on them. Hey, it's not a brother from Lockwood.
You trying to tell me something I can't stop?
He's trying to tell you a funny story, trying to kill you. What you trying to kill me?
Needs their human
Stop.
so Sandy
There you
agrees
go.
to the
John, you Bruce, what's that?
On December 16th, 1981, 2 weeks after Delagroche died, Sandy replied on John Potter's his biggest hits.
When that becomes your business, I'll ask your advice.
The assassination of Godfather Paul Castellano.
Once I saw the kids, I knew I had it. No,
Set it up. Smart Steakhouse.
Leon, sorry. We watched the show.
The hits were quick and precise.
all of
Body and bravado
it is about
Now, why?
while hiring freelance
I'm
gunmen.
gonna trust us.
oh, you must not see though. That will be teach you to appreciate
Brazen, murder, Chris
he
shot
died in a jungle.
nothing.
That ain't right. Signify what it is.
Rocky influenced the other five. He is now viewed as being a boss. Once
I can tell you. She was sheltered.
One of the guys in the life.
I'm scared.
One was four. You know, the kid was in life. Don't take out this. Just, that's real rule. Number one.
the other bosses felt
Cold
cold.
state.
So they reluctantly accepted August new Gambino, but they warned him that something okay.
And find the baby here on a Friday night.
John
You want to get acquainted with your son. Just something more functional.
Sammy,
Sammy Saturday.
That night, but when she spent some money.
into unions. And by getting into unions, you could check out construction companies who didn't want fixed lines.
They said you can't put a building up illegal. Nobody, I don't care who you are, unless you come and give kickbacks to the Gambino front end.
Alongside construction shaped
Drugs.
which in the 1980s spread
These are children.
Said you had this kid.
the
Are
old
they
mafia
babies?
bosses governed by
This is a
drugs,
child.
ruling that those who do
I don't think.
We know again.
What's that? What's that kind of building? Shut that down.
Come on, man, get your
That's okay. Okay. I said.
Oh, they're right there.
Like a book announcement. What the?
And this is little people.
Oh, gee. I slapped my S-A-T. You don't believe. Oh, my God. I like that one. Gotta bring it back, man. So where's my baby?
She went downtown.
How come she didn't take that little tribe?
Don't worry about it. She left $20 to get her kids into Fun World. You don't look too happy to see us. Do your shot. Come on, Robin. The kids can't wait, Katie. What?
not an abrupt stop.
These people
Here's any illegal substances,
like
sealed drugs, vegetables. Stand right there. Everyone's taking one, sir. Don't even try. That's for the whole group, right? Give it at $20. Wow, look what we have here. I call all the troublemaker. He's a born big and heartless. Watch that hostile attitude. Flashing like the kid puts us on your hat. Looks like some sort of gang insignia. Look,
Mine is okay. Now give me back my head. I said give me back my head.
ow! Just watch it. Try not to make it delinquent.
I know firsthand that it doesn't matter. You can be some of the best
So I
friends
thought you don't want it.
and the next day you're looking at time. You put your shit in the car.
What do you say to Mr. Harris?
I mean,
Thank you. Here are your tickets, programs, maps, senior citizen discount cards, tennis shoes, a basketball, mugs, decals, bumper stickers, coupons, napkins, whistle sticks, visor, sweatband, and a t-shirt. Please familiarize and observe the rules while in fun mode. No running, no jumping, no yelling, no cutting in line, no grumbling, no stealing, that means you. No breaking things and putting them back like nothing happened. No sad faces, bad attitudes, introspective moments, irritation of the mindless happiness of the masses, and no littering. Is that clear? Enjoy yourself.
I go run around and work the baptism. I see. Don't touch a damn thing.
How come we can't never find our name? Yeah, I know more shows than the star. How come we don't have a license plate?
You gotta have the medicine from the medical thing.
I say check.
The liquor thing shit.
Who is just playing? Other kids are playing too.
Shut up again. I'm gonna chuckle like a bad apple.
So lady, you smoke?
Can we eat now? We were too excited to have breakfast. Yeah, that's it.
My nerves, I ain't even that. Stop. You get off easy.
I'm just knocking you out. I'm gonna knock you out. Hello, Rabbit. Long time no see.
I think I had before you, before I got shot.
Funny, I always get your machine when I come.
Oh, I can get income, but I'm just getting tired. Why?
Don't worry, I'm gonna switch you for my alimony check. I just can have fun, just like you. Oh, Robin, this is my friend Vivian.
Hey!
Why now touch that thing?
Oh, yeah, well,
Well, that was quick, was I
oh,
saw.
let's talk to you.
My skin.
I gotta go.
Ain't the only thing cold around here. You know he's still good.
When she going to church, anywhere high, just slide down the road. Coming out the fucking train going down the aisle. I remember one time she was playing Brian. I like to see something to fit me. So I was looking and said, me too. She lets me look at me. That about me. She's about something. About the kids. Kids? You kidding me? Kids, listen. Man, I split. I promise. Take your money. Sorry about that. It's not too more scary, right? Come. These crazy kids.
Yeah.
couldn't we go to the world?
Sammy
Alone.
arranged the payroll and let him go on his
With Gaudi
I
3,
know
there was
you
no need to honor any promises
Oh,
made.
I got it.
Johnson's
Oh, that's all right. But you
Anytime
do
he
have
brought
to
up was
respect
supposed
you.
to be
That's a
I'm
lot.
sure he would have respect.
Yeah.
John
So,
gave the hit
How
contract.
do I get
Sammy carried the rest.
don't worry about it. Think about it. Just do what you do best, and you will respect for your own time.
Let's see.
Yeah. Get to a fight. Don't fight for
In
you.
January 1990,
And not the
Gaudi and
oh,
John
yeah.
Robin, I heard you.
this time, the shooting
All right.
was finished.
Time. Do what I say.
Bye, Mama.
But it was
Thanks, Mr. Harris.
like no one forced the attention.
I don't need it.
He was enveloped
Maybe
in
you should
days
sign
of
this.
A month later, Gaudi was again on charges. Nothing seems to stick to him.
Right up, man. Ellen, give it up.
The media started attacking
Welcome back, lady. Ready? Don't keep your hanger on your mama leg all day. Yeah, well, your mama ain't gonna be here to catch you when I knock you out. You better watch your mouth. Yeah, what's that, man?
Time for another concrete cavalcade at Monroe Playhouse on Fleet Street with plenty of free popcorn.
Come on, let's get a good seat.
He did right street.
Don't try to check the subject.
So what up? You're gonna scrap me.
Go on, kid. Wow, we got a good No wonder they go. Some of this food off the boat. I need to live. And get that shit out of the boat.
You really have been fixing the kids.
It's basically your sister. Is she a cook? Is her name a home chef?
Maybe it's a free. Never want somebody to help me if I had problems like she does.
They got to watch them
It's just that's all right. Together with kids. Never been married. Won't be. Not that I like to be kids. I like it. Sometimes it just don't seem like the right thing is happening to the right thing. Or the right things don't get the right place at the right time. Probably. I think that. Crazy.
I was just with mom.
Okay, me, the little OG.
Hey, baby, I'm wrong. Oh, I see a popsicle coming now.
Where are your parents? Mommy, Daddy.
Why you think that? Over your parents' house playing peanuts.
Another smarter market. Ejected from Fun World. Understand? Supervised minors are prohibited from engaging in unauthorized leisure. Yeah, no playing around.
Why did anybody swear, okay?
Main issue is not obstruction of walkways.
Oh, so you're trying to say we can't play freestyle?
Correct. However, we have a variety of intrusive. Yeah, legal skills. It's designed for your age demographic. Allow me to escort you to our self-favor.
What are you doing on this time?
Let's go, people. Safety first. Good night, Gracie. All clear here. We're on our way back to headquarters. Everything. Okay.
I get stuff to them. What are you doing?
Just as I suspected.
Yeah.
For a while. Hey, man. I need some wind from. Nah, man, we call it open. Dad, you guys got some. What's your name? I'm Jawbreaker.
Characters in Section 5. Shorty, no G, on the cloud. Them smack bullets under the blouse. Three is on the skill trigger, similar. You smack me and I smack your back, punk. See, I was down for me to straight jack you off. And get busy on the city hall. Taking up talking be so relaxing. Straight jack. I'm on the pole. It goes 3 for the trouble, 2 for the baby. Baby, she's back in this place. All bad kids need to always get spanked. Try to hold us and you might get ganked. Release the money, I'm real funny. We run wild, everybody spits blood. Tomorrow, my shit won't be no attacking. Hey, yo, we ain't wild. Straight check.
And we remain strictly
Don't get lost. My little shit.
You've been walking slow all day. What's your problem? My hair, rotten. Rotten hair. You see, I got that touching my eyes, picking up the carrot, $50 worth of
you going like that to him?
What?
Mama, don't try to change the subject.
I knew she was going to be good. So I'm trying to figure out what's worse. True lie or the truth.
He's always scared. Yeah, but ugly is to the bone.
I hate it when a woman says,
Just tell me the truth.
that she lying, that she don't want it to be true. If you tell her the truth, she gonna get mad. So I told her, that's a plan. I can tell her, but it's been on my explaining that she knows she can be fixing my refrigerator. Wait, Tamika, come on, huh?
Hey, I'm gonna try to eat it. Come back to the little brother. You little dog here.
Give him back to me. Give my little brother back.
Oh, no, we're my brother now. He attacked one of our models. He will be punished.
Give him back to my brother.
Yes.
Hey, Jimmy! Have to come back. Oh, see, wait! You got to sit outside.
What's going on here?
So if you're dealing with vigilance, on the TV series The Dark.
Very
I'm
good
sure
stuff.
after
The way we say it around here.
his name is
Every man has a right
He's a
to a fair
lifelong
trial.
physician
Alright,
specializing in
so I'm back. Give him a fair shot.
If my rebutting rather than a trial commence. Scully, the charges assault, prosecution present their case.
Oh, it's been a long time since I've been in a courtroom as a lawyer, but the evidence of this heinous crime was so irrefutable. Exhibit 1, please. Now, this is videotape from one of the security cameras in the front row.
Don't give us that attitude and get you in trouble, girl. Don't be a thing. Before they fry up, drop dead.
Any of you who knows the importance of law and order will vote guilty.
Or rather, facts. Big brother,
Don't slip up, eh?
Ready for that?
Rob, what was that?
I know I should have told you
our downspouts flow freely. My home is better protected. Thank you, leak filter.
Get legal.com for a free gutter inspection and estimate. Call or log on today and save 50%. Did you know that people everywhere are recommending GoodRx?
My doctor told me about GoodRx to help us save money on our meds.
And my daughter told me about it. I take a lot of prescriptions. GoodRx helps us keep up. My neighbor showed me the app. Tell me save on my kid's allergy pill. Americans everywhere are sharing the savings. I'm dropping off the prescription. Another good reason to check GoodRx. The devil sent Whitey to this earth to persecute everybody here. And he was that evil a man.
The story behind one of America's bloodiest gang wars, told by the wise guys who lived through it.
All these are just 20-year-old kids. And it was like going to war.
Do I think Whitey deserved to die the way he did? In this case, karma was a bitch.
Bloody Boston. Tonight. Real crime on wheels.
Happy New Year to you too. Be safe out there. This is probably the ninth New Year I've had to say Happy New Year's on the phone with my family. But I am with my mental family, so I'm bringing it in with family either way.
He's the winner. He is the first customer. First around in 2015 here in Vegas. It's a new year. Calm down. They're coming off in a second. I already gave up, man. Why do you keep doing me? You're not going to break. My arms are going to crack. You need to calm down. I give up. Sorry for yelling. Okay, my hands are not resisting anything. We've moved to a processing station here. Basically, we can take all this property off the inventory, take the handcuffs off, put them in the belly chains.
What's your first name? Show my ID. It's not his ID. You know, that's the problem. You're going to jail, so you might as well just... There's some there either.
Man, you see this guy? I'm not even resisting searching for a sergeant.
Hey, put him on the ground.
I'm stuck.
What's your first name, man?
Lazaro, bro. Lazaro. What happened with this guy today?
We were escorting the fire department through the crowd because they have medical emergency. They're carrying a guy on the stretcher. This guy yells at the police. Basically takes his friend and pushes him into the fire department guys, which almost caused the patient to fall and get dropped. So we grabbed him and arrested him real quick and brought him back here.
What did I do? It's really cold, man. We got him the jacket on. Alcohol seems to have got the best of it. So let him sit on the bus until we get a load to take back to CCDC.
Looks like some patrol officers brought in class 2 for us. What this guy end up doing?
His buddy of him decided to go and prep a meal. Ate a meal. He had a steak, chicken fingers, ordered a drink, having a good time. His friend and him to basically speak to each other to decide on dangerous. That was going out there. We had no money. It's going to pursue open man's ground. They called for us and the line. He basically made it nice. We had money to pay for the money. This was, you know, forced to which I understand. But fortunately, you can't do that.
How you doing, young man? Good. What's your name? David. How you doing? Sorry, Peter. We'll call that here. We're not here to come out and make jokes out about this. We want to keep people in there. So, if you understand what you did was wrong, all right? All right.
Streets.
When we first arrived at St. Jude, it was just she was still recovering from her surgery. Side effects of surgery. She
You enjoy the battle to save lives by supporting St. Jude Children's Hospital.
2 months after we arrived, my 3-year-old came to visit. And Claire, she was quiet before, and I thought it was just because cancer's hard. But she was
Families never receive help from St. Jude for treatment, travel, housing, or food, so they can focus on helping their child live. When you call a living water to help build a water right now, we'll send you this St. Jude t-shirt you can wear to show your support and help St. Jude save the lives of its children.
I experienced that at St. Jude. Every dollar goes to St. Jude goes to a good place. It's keeping families together through the hardest thing they'll ever face. St. Jude saved my daughter's life.
Please call the living water right now and become a St. Jude partner.
Yes.
How much you think you had to drink tonight? 6. Stand up. Spin around.
All right, here we go. Today we have Leighton Beast Simon, who's portrayed as Lamar on the BMF TV series. Welcome to Vlad TV. Welcome back. Well, you know, the Lamar character on BMF was probably the most popular character on the show, but some of that story is real, some of it is not. So I really want to be with you today and really get the real story. And I want to start at the very beginning. So you were born in Detroit. I was born in Detroit. Okay, Michigan. And you had one brother and 3 sisters. Okay, and both your family, both your parents were in the house, and they were working. Well, I guess your dad worked for the Ford. Yes, Ford. And what was your mom doing? Working at Fisher's. She was back selling. She was a CFO. She sold dresses. Okay. So you have 2
two-family home, 5 kids. Was your family doing okay, or do you feel like they were struggling back then?
I feel like we were doing okay. Comparison to the rest. I mean, that's how you compare if you're doing okay. You out there with your friends. So, I basically, whenever I wanted, it was reasonable, I received.
6. Stand up.
So,
well, in 1967, the Detroit riots happened.
This is new. I'm having it.
Yeah, I remember when they popped off.
Alright, we're gonna have you go with your officer really quick. We'll bring you back in time for yourself.
That's the first time I ever went to jail. I believe I was around by 8 or 9 then. People was breaking in the stores. Basically, it was people that we didn't like. We weren't breaking in like black-owned stores. It was like, I would say, it was
2 years. 2 years?
the Jew store that owned all the stores in the neighborhood. So we broke in their stores. So one of them had a hat. It was called Billy Clothes, even though he was black, but he was more like white. So when I was coming home, I had about 20 hats. And like the army passed us. I went with the army with what they call them, the ones who National Guards, tanks, jeeps, police. And the last police car stopped me with the hats, and I ended up going to jail for that, having all of them hats. So I remember that about like the riots, and the older guys tell me that I was in trouble with my mama and all that. Like I said, 8 or 9 years old.
Okay, so they arrested you. When they arrested you for looting, did they give you? Were you sent to juvie, or did they just kind of arrest you and let you out?
No, they had buses. They had buses that they was locking up us up in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. After they found out certain people ate, they would let you go.
Yeah, man, was a lucky guy tonight.
That's what I call it jail, because it had bars. It was just a jail on wheels. It had bars on it.
I mean, did that change Detroit a lot? Because a lot of the city got burned down and looted.
Don't touch him, right? Let it dry.
The way I look at it, changed. It seemed like they stopped paying us like
Come sit on the other side.
attention. It seemed like
Don't have any problems with anybody else, okay?
when you
Calling you to the next room shortly. All right, good enough.
Exercise violence, it seemed like that's the only thing that get their attention. You know what I'm saying? And after that, a lot of people was like being hired at Fords. A lot of blacks was getting jobs and stuff like that. Basically, that's what it was like. I don't know why they call it a race riot, because I really didn't see that part. I really don't see the riot part. I believe it was more like we were protesting. You know what I'm saying? I don't know the difference between. Well, I know the difference between protesting and a riot. But just for instance, like one guy had his army suit on, and they hung him. You know what I'm saying? Just for having his army uniform. I remember Haley Brown. They tried to kill him. They were just going around killing people, man. After that martial law passed, they were just going around killing people before 10 o'clock.
Well, after the dust settled, 43 people were dead, 1,200 people were injured, 7,200 people were arrested, and 400 buildings were destroyed. So it was a pretty big deal.
Out of that 400, I would say like 300 was burned down. A lot of times they use riot for opportunities to burn their building down. Because you guys be on real big buildings. Certain nation people, they pay people to do. So sometimes rides are planned, man. You know what I'm saying? So they can do certain things and blend in with the ride. Like I said, it started on 12th Street as a blind man. Yeah. Oh, he was just that beating people. You know, and the guys, they was just out of Vietnam. It can spread it from there. It was like a protest.
Well, that happened. The city started to rebuild itself. And then, by the 70s, they were playing baseball. And one day on the way to one of your games, you met a guy named Dirty Diamond.
Yeah, practice. Irish practice. I didn't go. I went by my man's house. I met the guy here. Dirty Diamond Dirty. Why they call him Dirty Diamond? Dirty Diamond Dirty. He got it like I would say like a $200,000 ring on. Come to find out it was like a $400,000 ring on. Cause I ended up winning it in a pool game like 10 years after.
Wow. Okay. Well, Dirty Diamond was the one that introduced you to Harold Stinson?
No, I met his brother. I knew of Harold all the time. When Harold was like, I was like 10, maybe 15 years older than I knew his brother. I was going over to his brother's house. One of the houses, they had like 40. I was going over to the house, so they gave me a warrant down the street for the 20 grand. Like I said, that's when I met Diamond Dirty, but I was going to see Chubbs. They called him Chubbs.
Okay. And Harold Stinson had a big drug operation in Detroit.
Yes.
Okay, and back then, was it heroin or cocaine?
It was heroin. They were getting in from Vietnam.
Okay, so at what point did you actually jump into the drug game yourself?
I met heroin. When you say jump into it, this when I first got started, or when I really might have became pretty big.
When you first got started?
Well, yeah. You say what age?
Yeah, well, when you first got started, you were 14 years old? Okay. And what were you doing in the beginning? Were you just hand to hand on the street?
Yeah, I was like hanging on the street, boxing, shooting pool, the hustle. This pool room that was in E-Course on 18th Street. We always used to hang out there and hustle. Yeah, basically.
If you shop on Amazon, you should use this tool. It's a browser extension that automatically compares Amazon to other stores to see if there's a better price out there. It includes tax and shipping in that price, so you know you're really getting a great deal. Plus, it's totally free. So do yourself and your wallet a favor and try it now.
Well, I guess. Sorry. Well, I guess by 15, you had made enough money to actually buy a brand new Cadillac.
No, it was I wanted to pay for the gas, but my man told me your credit wouldn't be no good if you paid for it. It was like $8,000. So when I talked to my old man about it, I said, Only about $5,000 to do that. My pocket brought it out, after he woke up. I know he took me to the liquor dealer. Took me to the liquor dealer first. Towns done. I go right out to
Okay. I mean, did your dad figure out what you were doing at that point?
that was doing it before I was doing it. Because I can tell you this. I went down south one time. Shotgun, my mama's car. So when I went home, I wasn't been in school, but I went in the back room and saw it off. I used to pipe cook. I ain't like the rest of them, so I could pipe cook. I loaded it. After I loaded it, I heard a big bang. It was like the house moved. I heard my mama scream. I thought she was laughing at first, but she was screaming. Until he found out there was like 4 heroes for Cuban and Robbins, Carl Rollins, and goddamn rapper, but we all knew him as drug addict. That was killing. So when I heard that noise, I come around the corner and they had my mama against the wall, slamming her against the wall. Until I heard that, it's 80,000 against the door. Weird, but fuck that.
Yeah, go for it.
So, it been about, I think I'm around about 8. He turned around and seen me like, what the fuck is I'm trying to, I'm like, my mama down, man, you know what I'm saying? So, let her die. I put her down, but she wouldn't move. She just stood there. I believe she was so shocked when she seen what I had in my hand. She was like, so I'm saying, mama, please move. I'm sitting right here. He just called me a pom bucket. That would really bother me because he called me that name and shit that I wasn't going to do shit. That's gonna slam my mama against the wall. And see, I know they was gonna kill her. If I wasn't there, they was gonna kill her. That's what they do. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't get her to move. She just stayed in front of him and was telling me, son, please, please don't kill her and shit. So they left. And the funny part about it, my father didn't bring it up to after 50 years, like a year before he died. He asked me, he said, you say your mama life, and I forgot all about it. Somehow they like took it out of my head, you know what I'm saying? I forgot all about it. So, I would say that day I felt like maybe I had like gangsterism. You know what I'm saying? There's so many definitions before I get gangster. You know what I'm saying? Dictionary. So that right there is like kind of got me like really flowing off of the street. Even though I didn't tell nobody what happened, I wasn't never really a talker. I'm kind of surprised I'm talking a little bit now, but I wasn't really a talker. You know what I'm saying? I should do what I had to do. You know what I'm saying? So my father already knew. My father was already in the game already. So yes, my mom and father too. But I was doing. My mother didn't want me doing it, but she told me, if you don't do this shit, I don't want no snitches in my house. That's how, kind of raised up. See, you gotta say, they use the term snitches, get stitches. They don't mean it. Because all them snitching now. Who getting the stitches? You know know what I'm saying? I mean, they do things. See, this is why they do things so stupid now, because they know they're going to jail. Okay.
Well, Harold Stinson worked with a guy named Walter Kaysen, aka the Black Fox.
Yes.
I'm asking. Okay, explain that.
They basically grew up together. And they was cool. But Harold, I heard that lady. Harold never worked for K-Sound. Never. K-Sound was in the game. I would say like maybe 10 years before Harold. Harold never worked for K-Sound. Harold was catching K-Sound. Harold was like I said, they was friends, but it's always a problem with the family. He had a sister, they said, yeah. And my man knowing Bobby Marshall. Yeah. Both of them started going together. K-Sound and Harold didn't like it because they knew both of them. My brother making more money than y'all. No, you're not. This is how it started. Okay, they started at my man's house. They really got into a hell of an argument. And Bobby ended up slapping him. He went back and told Bobby, Stinson went down to a club in front of Alpha K-Sound. Yeah, Alpha K-Sound was the beast. So, I say Alpha. He was a straight up beast. So when Bobby confronted him, he shot him in the cheek. So, that's how the feud got started. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, they was cool, but he never worked for K-Sound. He was too different.
Right, and then in 1977, Harold Stinson got killed.
Right, man. You know what I'm saying? I was locked up then, but Dave Johnson.
From the full economy.
Man, he was like,
Right now, pick out bags or side effects from the police. Yeah, I had to start smoking straight up.
they wasn't forgetting about K-Sound. K-Sound was, K-Sound was K-Sound. If y'all read up about K-Sound, y'all know what I'm talking about. So it's like, Chubb made a wrong turn, man, and it would have been over with. But wrong turn. And if time go on, the rest, you know what I'm saying? It's like, but then there's a club called Name of the Game. Harold, another one that K-Sound got into.
Is he someone that's typical of doing spice?
Harold did his thing, and it was back on. It was back on.
Before you renew Amazon Prime, watch this. Look, I love Amazon Prime. Free 2-day shipping is great, and like everyone else, I enjoy not knowing how much it actually costs. Guess what? It isn't free to move items from one location to another, and that price gets baked into the price you actually pay. Here's how it works. While you're shopping on Amazon, Capital One Shopping goes to work in the background. If there's a better deal, you'll get notified instantly. It lets you know the final price of the item, including sales tax and shipping costs, and notifies you of the delivery date. Same product, just cheaper. Sometimes you need your products in 2 days, and in that instance, Amazon Prime is the answer. Though the reality is, if you you just waited even a couple more days for half of your orders, your monthly savings from Capital One Shopping would pay for your annual Prime membership. Last year, Capital One Shopping saved its customers over $160 million, and you can start saving too in just a couple of clicks. The best part is, it's completely free. Do yourself and your wallet a favor and get Capital One Shopping here.
Well, I gotta give you choices.
Okay, yeah.
White bread.
Yes, white bread.
Okay. I did that for you.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Come on in. Get a picture of you. Well, can we take the cups off? All right. Step back to the red box.
This audiobook about vagus nerve exercises made over 600 sales on Audible last month. And the guy who owns it, his name is Mikey Chavez. He makes about $1 in royalties for every sale. But what's even crazier is this guy, he's not even a real person. What he did is he got someone else to narrate this audiobook for him, and he just put it on Audible, slapped a random name on it, and now he gets paid every time people listen to his audiobook. Now, this is a model that me and my twin brother Erasmus have been doing for the last few years. We get other people to make audiobooks for us about random topics that sell. We put them on Audible, and they generate royalties for us. And this is what allowed us to quit our jobs and completely transform our lives. If you'd like to learn more about exactly what this is and how it works, I've put together a free training that you can attend, where after just 7 minutes, you'll have a great idea if this is something for you. I'm going to walk you through our 4-step audiobook royalty process, which is going to show you how to find topics for audiobooks that sell like crazy, how to get someone else to make it for you, how to put it on Audible, and then how to scale that whole process. It's something we've taught to thousands of people, with many of them having completely life-changing results. This is something I also shared with my wife, Charlotte, here a few years ago. She's had massive success with it. She loved it so much, and she was like, oh, this is so simple, even my mom could do it. So she got her own mom into it. She was pretty skeptical about it at first, but ever since, she's been shocked about how well it actually works, even for her. Charlotte's mom is in her 50s, English is her second language, and she never would have thought in a million years that she could do something like this online. So this is something truly anyone can get into, because you're not doing any of the actual work. We're getting other people to do the work, create the audiobook for us. Then we just use a few of our tried and tested strategies, put it on Audible, and make them sell like that. So if you'd like to learn more about exactly how it all works and why I believe this is the newest, biggest, best opportunity for everyday people to get into right now, click the link below and I'll walk you through our 4-step audiobook royalty process that has been proven to work by hundreds and even thousands of people. All right, so click the link and I'll see you inside.
The world's largest collection of officially licensed fan gear from all the leagues, teams, and players you love. Shop now and get today's special offer. Fanatics.com. Officially licensed everything.
Whether you're looking to buy something on the small side, or the medium side, or, wow, that's really big. Zillow Home Loans can get you the mortgage you need, so you can get the home you want.
Like I said, them two guys was like kingpins of
You shouldn't have to choose between a great
most definitely Southwest Detroit and West Side. A lot of side, but you know, don't nobody just control everything. You know what I'm saying? They was one of the top teams. Well, after Harold Stinson got killed, were you still working with Kason? Never worked. Okay. Not far as doing it. You know what I'm saying? I might have been dealing with somebody that Kason. I never. No, after that happened. You know, after. Yeah. After, no, I went. You know, like I said, I was locked up. I had to do like two more years. What would have happened if I had got out? Like I said, well, I know what would have happened if I got out. It would have been on. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I'm still there. I speak what I speak. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like that guy who had whatever. shit you were talking about. But K-Sound and Kube's best friend now. Kube, that's their brother. Like, Kube was the one that started first. Like I said, they're gone now, but I back then, you know, I had seen him make about $200,000 a day. I stopped. I was supposed to start working. We used to get paid like 15 to 20,000 just to open the bags up. You know what I'm saying? But after a week of opening the bags up, man, your fingers get so numb, you can't figure fingers no more. So that 20,000 don't even mean that no more. You want to go to another level. So I was trying to go to his brother to go to the next level. I took Ryan this time until that happened.
Yeah, and I
You know
did.
what I'm saying? I should see the woman that was with K-Sound for all them years that turned out to be an FBI agent. You know, 10 years he was going with that girl. And the day he went to court, she on the other side with FBI jacket on. Wow. You know what I'm saying? That's deep. 10 years of laying in bed, you know, with your so-called woman, and she's an FBI agent. All that's in the paper, so I'm not telling you.
Okay, so what year did you go to prison around that time?
79.
Okay, so in 1979 you went to prison for, was it 2 years, 3 years?
They put that out last February, and I just found out about it a month ago.
But you've been clean.
Okay.
The pool game got me sitting back.
Saying something.
The
Yeah,
pool
I
game,
overdosed. I should have
I started with $10 and ended up winning $60,000 that ring
Yeah, my mom's on
and like 300 Van Dyke suits.
prescription pills. I took anything. I got addicted to them after.
What he was trying to do, he kept trying to double up. He had won $500 from the day before. The next day when I came back, I paid him his money. And when I was leaving, now this Harold brother, he had how much money I had. I said, I got $10. He said, I want you to leave here broke. But I ended up leaving there with $60,000. And that ring there, 30 diamonds there, that's 30 diamonds had. And another ring. And like I said, this woman was looking at Van Dyke. So, when I went back and got the hour joint, I got the hour joint halfway out. They sent me back.
Okay, so when you got arrested and you went to prison for 3 years in 79, what exactly were the charges?
Bleeding love.
Unarmed robbery. Unarmed robbery. You know, we had just seen Coffee, the movie Coffee, like 3 or 4 times. You know, so on the way home on the bus, a man got off the bus and robbed a woman, and when I got off the bus, he running. I'm like, fuck, he running for and shit. The woman standing there screaming. I'm looking at her, she had a nice ass body. I'm like, damn, she had a nice ass. Everything else. And when she screaming, I'm like, what is she screaming for? Next thing I know, the security guard came out and put a pistol on me and told me to put my hands up. I'm like, for what? And he's thinking like, nah, I'm like, put your motherfucking hands up. So they went up. And after the police came, they convinced her that I did it. You know what I'm saying? But she knew I wasn't the one that done it. You know, because I would have ran. So what the fuck I was standing there for? You know what I'm saying? But, you know, like, the police sucked up like that, man. So that's, I ended up, but my man took care of me. He took care of me swell while I was locked up. He took care of my brother while I was locked up. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I didn't tell on him. You know, they took me behind the school and was beating me. I damn near went to sleep on them. I'm like, now I'm glad they get finished. Because police are weak, man. They, unless they trained for something, they don't know where to hit you at and shit. They still hit me in my stomach. Shit, I had damn near 20 pack then, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, when you're in the streets, you work out for that. Because you know you're going to get beat. So exercise for the shit. You know, so when they was beating me, I was like, man, god damn. Every night, ouch, oh. And the bullshit lawyer said I had probation and shit. But, you know, when you find out, when you learn, when your lawyer make a deal, it's you, the prosecutor, and y'all all in the room together when they make a deal. So, you know, live and learn, man, because my man guaranteed me, you know, probation and shit. I got to say that.
Okay, so you go to prison in 1979 and you get out in 1982. Okay. Okay, and by that time, did the Beast nickname, was that already, you know, established, or did that come later?
That came later. You know, like I said, heroin was still out there. I wasn't nowhere near no Beast then, because like I said, you got Ann Atkins, you got Chester Campbell, you know, you got Walls, you know, you got them guys out there. So I'm a beast, you know, around them guys, you know what I'm saying? Shit, you know, I used to watch their cars and shit. You know, so and Junior Cannon. Junior Cannon. So, like I said, I just be around the old guys, you know, they like the way I carry myself and shit. I wasn't no big shit, you know what I'm saying? I really never considered myself a beast. That name just came. You know what I'm saying? I'm like a defensive player. I never did anything offensive. You know, if you came at me, you had a problem. Because I got, you know, I always thought it was enough money for everybody. And I thought our problem was the police. You know, why should I have to worry about the other guys? And the police is the ones that's trying to do great bodily harm to us and shit. But that clip of that Scarface, my man said, you can't never underestimate the other person. That was deep. I said, deep, because I think it's enough money out here for everybody. And I'm not worried about the next brother. How about how the other guys think? You know what I'm saying? See, when you start getting up in the $100,000 range, you're taking somebody else's money. Somebody is missing that money. You know what I'm saying? They want to find out who. The thing is, if I was going to be off into it's the product. You know what I'm saying? It's the product you have. You got to go around, you know, shooting people because they put you on your corn and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So,
Well, there was a lot of established crews in Detroit around that time. You mentioned Chester Campbell. There was Best Friends Gang.
Yeah,
also.
Go ahead.
Right. Well, I mean, and you know, there's as well as Young Boys Incorporated.
They try to take over.
Oh, hey, let me cash up you guys after everything last night.
So fun. That was the best night ever.
You shut it down, baby.
Are you guys up for it? It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. No. So what are you doing tonight? That's money. That's cash out.
Go out there one time. They try to take over our area.
Okay.
Now, all the guys that you have in the program, I'm talking about they ain't shit, they did that. Where was they at when 200 the best young boys came out to this park called B-Walk and tried to just take over our whole area? Everybody came to my house. And I didn't see none of the guys on here. Just, you know, they call it so, Tory Francis and shit. Like I said, it was another safer players. I had some Mexican guys with me and shit, you know what I'm saying? And we ran them out of there because there's no way we can go to Boots Projects and set up shop. They'll be going east side. So I don't know why Bush tried to make that move. Bush Jones the one sitting right there.
Right. Bush Jones called himself the Henry Ford of heroin.
I know. Right, motherfucker. Because he wasn't paying none of no boys, man. The boys that working with him, they would come up missing. You know, and that I don't have no respect for motherfuckers like that. You know what I'm saying? People kill me, man. They don't. I always say, can he bleed? Can he bleed? So that's how I get shit. You know what I'm saying? Raymond was my man. You know, Raymond was good. Raymond people, you love him.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, Tim. You know what I'm saying? Now they paid their people. This dude come along. Well, he got about 10 or maybe 20,000 people want to work with him. But he wasn't paying nobody. He wasn't paying none of them boys. You know? But damn, and it's some huge insurance people to them. Where they parents at the house starving, can't eat. They don't have nothing to eat. You know what I'm saying? See, I started, I wrote on Cook Road in Grand River. We got named Huggy. You know, good shit to try to get yourself to product there. And couldn't sell shit. You know what I'm saying? Until Huggy Bear let me.
Right, and then at one point, Bush Jones ends up killing Baby Ray Peeps. Well, there was another crew called Murder Row, and you knew about these guys.
Yeah, I knew about it. I knew about it.
Right, there's a guy named Frank Usher, who I guess were the black drug dealing enforcers for the Italian Mafia, and Frank Usher was known for actually cutting people's heads off.
No, the other guy made Frank do that. He got killed. It was Frank, Doc, and the other. It was in the club. My man made Frank call his people over there. There's a couple of guys and there was a woman. Frank's shaking like dying locks. Frank didn't cut nobody head off. Damn, I don't see how I forget that guy's name. Help me, man. It was Doc. I thought Doc was nice. But it was one more. It was one more that was. It was one more. He got killed soon he got out. He got a bar. He got killed. Doc got killed too. But the other one, you know what I do, but it was a dark skin guy. They had the money. But Frank was crying like a baby that day, man. You know, Frank called them guys over there, and the only reason why he cut their head off because my man made him do that shit. You know what I'm saying? But they said the girl went out like a gangster. The girl said, "Fuck this shit. Do what you got to do." You know what I'm saying? But you know, Frank probably did do other things on that specific thing right there. No, I got that from real rappers. So damn. I looked it up. It might have been Doc. It might, like I said, you know it. But three of them. One of them folks at work was Doc. Both of them got killed. So we got out.
Okay, so you get out of prison in '82, and there was a rumor you went to a mental institution. Is that true at all? Yeah, it's just a rumor.
My brother got killed. I didn't think I'm gonna respond to that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to see police like they did. You know, like the guy you interviewed the other day, they called the police on me about 50 to 60 times. There's one thing about the police. They gonna tell. The police is the one that made the term snitch. They gonna tell. If you tell the police something, the police give you, they know what? You know that's the one that told on you that you shot at him. You know what I'm saying? And I watched that video he talking about. It was his wife in the car. So if you want to talk about that, we can. We'll talk about that.
Well, you get out of prison at 82, and you get back into drug dealing at that point. As soon as you get out.
Yeah, I tried. I was in a halfway house. My man was on me, man. My man. Like I said, I ended up getting sent back that time because of my female. I stayed there for 9 months, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's a record breaker being in the halfway house for 9 months. Because, I wouldn't work. But every time he went out there to try to see my records, we had it hooked up. I know a lot of guys that own car washes and shit like that. I know you're not working. I'm going to get your ass one day. You know what I'm saying? They kept on saying it. And my fingernails look at me. Let me see your fingernails. Looked at me and said, you ain't working. You know what I'm saying? I'm sending your ass back for manipulation. I got flopped for because of that. I got flopped because I didn't get no trouble.
Okay. Well, you get sent back, and then when you come out, then you get back into the drug game at that point?
Yeah. I tried to work with Chubb. I tried to work with him, but he was like, Harold got killed. He had like 8 million, 20 houses. Egypt is all about fun. He was married. And I'm like in the back seat like this, man. I'm happy for you, but I'm ready to get some money, man. And then when that East Side incident happened, I said, man, we need some money. We need something to work with, man. You know what I'm saying? And he came through for a minute, but my people was doing excellent. They were bringing in money. His people, he tried to get in like $15,000, $20,000 worth of shit a day, and they wasn't paying it. So I had to turn into an enforcer to go out there and get his money for him and shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's how my brother used to do. Your brother had mad respect in Detroit. Don't nobody give a fuck about you. They not gonna pay you, man. You know what I'm saying? Just give me some money so I can go on my own. And then, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I'll start hanging with you. But right about now, I'm all about making money. You know what I'm saying? So now, after that, my man, I would say King come out of the house and he said, man, this guy some keys for your car. He give you one. I said, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? So I said, come to find out the truth. I don't know. Like, there's a guy like, that calls your car to spot, plugs and shit. My man come out of the house and said, listen, man, I need to borrow about $30,000 because this guy is.
Millions find a low-cost health plan at healthcare.gov so they can enjoy more visits and have less to worry about. Feel like a million and find your plan during open enrollment. Healthcare.gov is here for millions like you.
Get one. Give us one. You know what I'm saying? We had 2 cars to drive and shit, right? So I'm like, all right. So he didn't know Kevin had came by my house first. And after that, it was on and popping, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, it was a cartel guy, and I didn't really want to meet him. I didn't want to meet him. He passed. His name, they called him Rennie.
Yeah, we were dispatched
You know
to
what
a
I'm saying?
call. It was a battery
So,
with other deadly weapons.
and you have Bolo
guys were armed with baseball bats fighting each other in the
and
parking lot.
we had Rennie.
I pulled up the.
Now, Rennie
back up.
wanted to give us like
Almost did a
4
right into a semi truck.
to 500,
It just took off.
cars. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
He had to do the felony
okay, so
He said he was going to Greg Nass's house and then he wanted to go get
me and my man working with him.
And for some reason,
You know, so I'm like, I keep on going back to your guys' interview because he talking about he talking about he took over the neighborhood with small little robbers. And I'm like, you know, so that's how I really got really off into it with them, you know, with them 400.
Okay, because at one point you and Edie Boy started to bump heads.
Sit in the first 2 rows, left hand side, full bell,
No.
7,000. All right?
No.
Don't talk to the girls. You
No,
don't follow the whole process will stop.
Him and my brother.
And he's not comprehending anything. The left hand side,
My younger
you'll probably
brother.
have to go into a holding cell just where you can sober up. Sleep
But see,
off.
if he had a problem with me, he wouldn't have been on your TV show. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even know why he even got the nerve to even mention
Hurricane season has
my
caused
name out of his
unimaginable hardship
mouth.
on families in Florida.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like Will Smith right about
encourages
now.
you to support
And he,
the Florida
see,
Disaster Fund.
he even told you he went on my level talking about he took over the neighborhood with. You get one, you get a rock free.
Why is Omar snoozing like a baby? Because he made the
Rocks.
switch to shop with IKEA with new benefits for IKEA family members, including 5% off all eligible purchases.
I ain't seen a rock since I don't know when. I ain't know what a rock was. What is he talking about? So like I said, when he talking about I was shooting at him and his wife. You know what I'm saying? See, after my brother got killed, allegedly I was at his ass. And he know that. That's why he wearing them damn sunglasses. You know what I'm saying? Because you can always look in the person's eyes and see where they really coming from. You know what I'm saying? He talking about I broke the code. The code. You a gangster. And you ran over your mama house. And now you blaming that was your wife? Your wife? Nigga, I seen you in the damn mobile home. I'm looking right at you. You know what I'm saying? So, and then the Annabelle players, some of my people, he was on Annabelle. You know what I'm saying? So, when I come down the street and see him, because the only thing I know about him, he brought this guy to the bathroom. I'm trying to talk to my lieutenant. I said, God damn, you can't talk. I didn't know him. I didn't know him until afterward. You know, I could talk to a kid.
Well, at one point, you were in Vegas, and you got into it with Big Niche.
Yeah, he got into it. He got it. I believe that them boys, like, set him up too late. He kept bumping into me. You know what I'm saying? It was crowded. It was crowded. You understand that? I can understand maybe 2 or 3 bumps. You know what I'm saying? But now you're making like a habit out of it. You walk like you're talking shit in your bump. I'm saying, my man, you bump me one more motherfucking time, there's gonna be a problem in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't bump no motherfucker. You know? So we didn't really have no beef then. It was just, I guess he was building up.
Okay. And did you know about the 50 boys at this point, or not really?
I knew about the 50 boys when my brother took one of their packages. He brought it out of this girl out there. He brought it. He showed me how big they were. Like, I was So fuck it. I eventually, or whoever, you know what I'm saying, they man for $10. They would call Flintstone. But they were so-called moving for $50. I was moving for $10. 9 o'clock in the morning to 11, my brother was finished. You know what I'm saying? He was finished with, 2 car keys. He was finished. So we had to be out there all night. You know what I'm saying? So when he was, I did see that part of the movie. He said, "Dang, we got a problem. They not moving that. They not moving that good no more." And the Flintstones had not time. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the only reason I was in Detroit for it was to help my brother and then put the other two down. You know what I'm saying? I had like 20 guys that I was putting down around what I'm saying. I wasn't really in Detroit that much. I was in Nashville, a place called Dodge City. Now, you know about Dodge City. Dodge City was something like the Luther Project back in the day. Well, what? Them country motherfuckers, they work to be coming to me. But to make more money, finally get away from Detroit. More money. So, it goes with my stuff, right? So we just like that. I'm not criticizing what's against the time. But not the ones that you got on the show. They clowns, man. Like I said, I would like us to be here together. And I guarantee you will see in his eye that boy be scared to death to be around. And I'll put that off where I get. You know what I'm saying? He be over there and I'll be over here. And watch how he act. He ain't see me no every day at no shoe shop. If I just shot your mama house up, and there was some of the kids out there, and you supposed to be a gangster, you don't see me every day, and I say, I ain't seen that because I see him on your show. You know what I'm saying? I guess he got tired of calling Bobby, asking him for permission. Then he come out here, and like I told him, what fuck you up? I said, Bob, listen, certain cars he be in with them tinted windows, I be knowing it's him. I can tell when the car come out the street and stop it in the bag up. You understand? And he told me, damn, how you know that? You know, because I got sense, man. I got street sense.
In the TV show, Southwest T gets shot in the eye, and the Lamar character is the one that's shown to do it. But from what I understand, you had nothing to do with that shooting at all. But then there's a situation that happened in May of 1987 at a Coney Island. Now, right. So the Coney Island, it's actually in Detroit they call Coney Islands diners essentially. So it's not the Coney Island, New York. It's just a diner, right? Okay. So tell me what happened May of 1987.
Right. They had found my nephew. Okay. That was after me and him had to sit down. I called my man about the godfather I did.
Why didn't you just call someone?
You deserve that. And we had to sit down. I said, you just stop trying to build your reputation on what happened to your brother. I think we kind of got, like I said, I'm joking. I think we got into it when my brother got shot. He ran past me when the shooting started, and I grabbed him. You know, I had him for a shield. can have me too. But when my brother was coming around the corner, they were after my brother, and that's when they shot him. Okay, now, let's say after my nephew got killed, he said somebody about the house like, yeah, man, he talking about he had to do nephew. I told this bitch, fuck alone. You know what I'm saying? Stop speaking to me and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm coming home one night. He at the Coney Island.
What can we do for you?
No, I stayed right down the street.
What do you need? Anything.
You know,
I know firsthand.
well, man, drop me off. I'm gonna show you Coney Island, show you how far I stayed out the street. They party like a motherfucker. It's like maybe 30 of them.
I felt all
Up in Coney Island party.
There was a voicemail on my phone. It said, Jeremiah, this is Megan.
So, like I said, I was told I went home.
I need you to give me a call. I Wounded Warrior Project is our honor to serve this generation.
Some type of shit, you know what I'm saying? And came back and he was still up there.
Many warriors find themselves more isolated.
I just went to work. Damn, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was told the guy got in he had a
Wounded Warrior Project is so important.
He had a Jeep.
And they help so many.
That your boy, that was the second guy you interviewed, it was his Jeep. And he sold it.
Please join Wounded
to me.
Project.
And he was in the Jeep. And so,
We'll send you
like I said, I don't even remember, but I got in the Jeep with him.
Thousands of warriors across the country
And
are living their life.
They say it was like 18 times and shit.
Please call or go online.
This motherfucker so far underneath the damn dashboard, you know, I couldn't really get to him and shit, but you know, some people say the guy hit him in his neck and then his stomach and shit. You know, so that's basically that was what he did was like disrespect. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm usually a defensive person, but that right there was like an offensive move towards my way. It was like really disrespect. I stayed.
Why are you in here today? For a traffic ticket.
Take your ass somewhere else and party and shit. You know, but that was like, yeah, I'm on late turn, fucking. We up here having a good goddamn time and shit. So, got his ass lit up.
Okay, and that was when Big Meech got shot. Okay, and that was the same instance when your brother Elvis got killed? That was the same instance when your brother Elvis got killed?
Yeah, he was like killed about maybe like 2
Oh, okay, so it was two different.
So get like 3 numbers that you need and get the one that
Okay, so it was two different instances. One of which where your brother got killed, and another which where Big Meech got shot.
Right, for running his mouth. You know what I'm saying? For running his mouth. After that, man, you know, everywhere I went, they just run. You know what I'm saying? You know, I go in the club, they just jump up and run, and the club owners just get mad at me and shit. You know what I'm saying? Man, I thought they supposed to be gangsters now.
After that situation, was there a sit down or anything of that sort, or was it?
No, we had to sit down already, man. That didn't work. You know what I'm saying? Like I told him, you know, I'm sitting down with you, but Bobby can't stop me from getting at you. If I want to get with you, you know, I shoot you right in front of Bobby. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I respected Bobby to all of them, but you know what I'm saying? Sitting down and shit is over. You know what I'm saying? My brother did. What I gotta sit down for? You know what I'm saying? So,
by that time, did you have the Beast nickname?
Oh yeah, it was just there. You know what I'm saying? I tell niggas, you don't make a reputation. A reputation just come at you. You know what I'm saying? I don't like my man. I knew I couldn't trust my man no more. I was down on the corner. Everybody said, shit. Damn, man, everybody know shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't want that reputation. No, it ain't like I'm selling records and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm Michael Jackson, so I'm trying to get all this publicity. I don't want that shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I knew. I couldn't trust my right hand man to come and find out it was true. I knew I could tell you that stuff like that. But it's like, you know, them young guys are started, you know. Yo, just not calling me dog and shit. And I always had been in the custom. I had a monster on the hood of the gym. And I had to change around when the day. I always felt like Joe. You tell them the right thing. Just like to tell you that this guy is a man. So if you got a good man, you know what I'm saying, you tell him the right thing, you should listen to him. And vice versa. You know what I mean? But like this story about me getting into a good mentioning him about a woman, and I had an extra woman at home. I'm not gonna say I did having a beef with anyone about what they call it, chicken heads or whatever and shit. You know, they don't like you. They just like, you know what I'm saying, the reputation of, or the car you might have. And a lot of these guys really think them women in love with them and shit. And they willing to kill them and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that part right there was the problem I was having with my brother. Like I said, you know, no brag this fact, but when I just come to, I come to Eagles, and it's on my, police got what they call a rumor file. Look it up. Nobody know about it. I read it myself. They told me I shut down Eagles one time. Yeah, I got a lot of great friends in Eagles, but the ones who I didn't like, you know, I might shut them down. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I would say, out of 100%, 70% of the guys in Eagles, I got along way. Like, yeah, they call him Pop. But he had a very intelligent brother named Mike. And Mike got along excellent. You know what I'm saying? And me and Poppy ended up having a, you know, we weren't the best friends, but respect.
Well, you know, and you touched on this before. Edie Boyd said that his mother-in-law's house got shot up. He blamed you for it. But then by 1988, the mother-in-law's house got shot up. What was the situation around there?
What was it? What?
What was the situation around there?
That was late.
Oh, okay. Same beef.
Same beef. That was late.
You're saying that never happened.
Oh, you see. Why did the bitch run to that house? I didn't know it was just my, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Oh, God, see, that nigga police called him over there. That's why I respect about it. I can see him talking to me. And he should holler at me. He ain't gonna call no fucking. You know what I'm saying? I respect that about it. That motherfucker right there, like I said, he called police on me so many goddamn times. I don't say he has nerve to even come on your goddamn TV talking about some gangster shit. So it's like, if you had my goddamn.
At first, I wasn't really sure where to begin with insurance, but then I looked into the options with healthcare.gov, and it was so easy, and now I get health insurance for less than $14 a month. Healthcare.gov is here for millions like you.
Damn brother killed. And I see you sitting in the fucking mobile home. I'm coming at your ass, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So he took off in the mobile home and shit, and went around the corner. And I don't know what the fuck was wrong with my Mustang that day. You know what I'm saying? The 5.0. And I couldn't catch that motherfucker, that big ass mobile home and shit. It wasn't his wife. I'm looking at that bitch sitting there watching TV. He on the passenger side watching TV. 2 blocks from my mama house. Over there with the Annabelle boy. Do your investigation. You're taking, he was the motherfucker. He was in there. He was in that damn man. I went, man, I shoot myself before I shoot that woman. Nah, if you running towards a house or something and shit, and I'm at your ass, I'm popping at your ass. I ain't popping at the house. You know what I'm saying? And if a nigga after me, I would have never ran to my mama's house. I would whip by one of my boys' house or turn the car around and try to smash your ass. You know what I'm saying? So I would say he probably had a dress on and he thought it was his wife. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't his wife. I know his wife is his lady. Whether he know it or not, that's who she is. She's basically my wife.
You had said that you had got into about 100 shootings altogether. Okay. How many times did you get shot yourself? You got hit 7 times. 7 different instances?
First time 5, 6 times 2. My neck
Okay. What was that situation?
I ain't proud of that too.
Okay. That situation, what exactly happened when you got shot 5, 6 times?
Oh, that was when my brother got killed.
Oh,
like I said, I had me in the Lago. And my man couldn't shoot me, but when he shot my brother, I let me go. And I went over there to go see about my brother. And that's when he started shooting me. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I really couldn't recognize how he looked, because I didn't turn around. I was steady on my brother, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't let the bitch ass pick up. Steady shit. It's kind of funny to me. I was like, nigga, hit me up, get the finish. Shit, what the fuck you gonna do? So I can take my brother to the hospital, you know what I'm saying? So,
what about the second time you got shot?
Man, it was kind of. They had robbed my music. So I went down there. About 9 of them in the house. 72 motherfuckers. They don't have it. All right. So everybody like, all right, dog, it's no problem. But it's just one motherfucker. You know, nigga named Merv. You know, he thought he ran this corner down here and shit. He ain't shit to me, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So I had to convince him right quick. So about 20 minutes later, he went and got a pistol and had the nerve to come down my house and told me to bring your ass out there now. I couldn't wait to fuck to get out there. So when I got out there, you know what I'm saying? I popped him a couple of times and shit. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly. So he ended up running around the corner and shit. So I'm like, oh, it's not. So my man finished this motherfucker. So I went around the corner and I'm talking to this guy and shit, right? I said, man, that motherfucker goes. I said, I'm up there talking about this shit. So I'm talking, and next thing I know, that motherfucker popped red ass. You know what I'm saying? Right there. Lucky I was out of bullet because the motherfucker I was talking to knew where he was at. And pulled the trigger on his ass and it didn't go off and shit. So, but the next day, man, that motherfucker brought me about like $2,000. So you probably motherfucker had time to think. But one time I was coming in the gas station, and when I opened the door, he was coming out, and the motherfucker fainted. He fainted straight on the spot. So yeah, but the motherfucker shoot pretty good, because he got me for about like, I would say like maybe a block. He was like a block. You know? I was lucky he didn't get, you know.
Okay, well, after the shootout happened, or the second incident, you know, when Big Meech and them, when Meech got shot, by 1989, Big Meech actually leaves Detroit and goes to Atlanta. Southwest T, though, stays in Detroit. His brother, Southwest T, actually stays in Detroit, but Big Meech actually moves away. You know, do you feel that you're responsible for Big Meech leaving Detroit?
I have heard him say that. No, I have heard Bob Sister say that. I was on a nut. I was on a nut, man. I was really on a nut. The police was on my ass. I mean, the police was like, and, you know, especially when I stripped my man down, nigga, they was on me. They was really on me until they finally told me who was calling. You know, they told me, man, you know, you need to slow down, because they calling on you. Asking them calling on you and shit. They telling us. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I had a couple of police friends that was Wayne County sheriffs. When you grow up, you know, your friends go to different ways and shit. A couple of my friends was police. A couple of my friends. My main one was like, he was the vice president of Local 600. Then, so I was like, this motherfucker run the whole outlet industry. You know what? I didn't even know that. But, you know, they know people that know people that know. So it's like, they told me who was telling. They was, even Homicide told me. I said, man, motherfuckers telling on you like a motherfucker. You just slow down. But Homicide told me, like, you know, even though I wasn't involved in no homicide, some of you niggas like, man, keep up the good work, because we getting a lot of work. And I'm like, what the fuck is y'all talking about? You know what I'm saying? So, Homicide told me some deep shit too. I had just bought 2 nights from the east side, and I bagged it in my house, and I took it in my basement, and my right hand man. And when they pulled me over, they said, man, you found out who killed your brother or shot you? I said, no. I thought that was your job. I said, he said, if you stop going around doing what you're doing, we might can find some shit out. And I said, all right, whatever. And he said, well, what you gonna do with the 2 nights you just bought? I'm like, what 2 nights? He said, man, I know. Come on, the 2 nights that you just took in your basement. The only motherfucker could have knew that was my man that was in the car. Was my right hand man. So I asked him, I said, man, you talk to the police? He said, no. I said, why? I said, I just asked you. I said, you know what? My mama always told me to keep it out. He said, I don't like it. Keep it out. Mama's been on point. He knew all about that shit. My brother was going through this shit. Like I said, he didn't tell me. That's why I ended up going to that club.
Tis the season for hashtag. Oh, Kimmy is the best. Oh, and a little something for the deer. Hashtag
Get last minute gifts for $2, $4, $6, and $8 only at OldNavy.com.
Well, Big Meech ends up, like I said, moving out of Detroit, setting up shop in Atlanta. They call themselves Black Mafia Family, aka BMF. Southwest T eventually moves out and joins the operation. They end up getting a Mexican cartel plug and become one of the biggest drug dealing crews in America. But then, well, they're pretty big. I was in Atlanta. I remember they actually flew me out to Atlanta right around 2004 to hang out. And that's when I saw the BMF billboards and, all the Ferraris, the Lamborghinis. I actually was at Big Meech's house when he was on house arrest after Puffy's bodyguard got killed. But then, ultimately, all the bust happened. And by... Oh, you knew Wolf? Aha. Okay. So when you found out what Wolf...
Wolf was going to gun range every goddamn Thursday.
Right, I mean, well, it was an argument over a girl. Yeah. Wolf and his man ended up getting killed. Big Meech got shot in his ass, I believe. They ultimately dropped the charges against Wolf, but that really set off a chain of events where basically all of BMF got taken down. Dozens of members got arrested. And ultimately, in 2005, Big Meech and Southwest T pled guilty and accepted 30 years in prison each.
Okay, now how that work? When you accept a deal from the feds, how did that work? They come in and say, hey, we just gonna give you 30 years. Okay, we'll take it. How did that work? Or do you have to give them some information?
Well, I don't think they gave any information. And he actually had an interview with Big. There's
no way around it, brother. That's not how it works. They don't come in there and just give you 30 years without no information. For what? What they getting out of it? They come in and say, listen, man, we're going to give y'all 30 years. Then that's it. No. You got to give up somebody. You got to get, man. Shit.
Okay, I mean, 30 years is a long time, though. You know what I mean? That's not a slap on the wrist.
They was in, because they was in some state they could have got electrocuted in and shit. You know what I'm saying? They was in some state they wanted to get them. Look how many states they had cases in. Or black. This is, when you get probation, or you work out a deal, it's just not. You work out a deal, okay, bye. You got to give them something. If you get probation, you got to admit to so much shit, and you got to give them something. I mean, there's no way around it. You don't get 30. You don't get. How did your boy Alpo get out? They just let him out. But did he tell him every goddamn body? They moved.
Yeah, Alpo admitted to 14 murders. Alpo admitted to a bunch of murders. I don't know. I was not in the room with a. Yeah, like I said, I don't know. But ultimately, they both got 30 years.
I'm just asking. I mean, I like to know how did they get 30 years without talking. Damn, that's just really empty.
Well, in 2014, a Detroit rapper named Sykes Sconey ended up putting out a song about you called OG Lady Psycho.
Psycho.
Yeah. Psycho. Right.
Psycho.
Okay. And you were actually in the music video. Well, there was a part that showed you talking at the end.
Okay, right. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, what I was saying. Yeah, okay, I got you.
Right. Well, and then in 2021, last year, the BMF TV series comes out. And your character was depicted as a guy named Lamar, played by a guy named Eric Kofi Abrifa, who's actually a British actor. Now, from what I understand, they never met up with you ahead of time to really get your story or hire you as a consultant. Is that right?
They tried to. At one time, I heard they tried to. I just went off into it. It was like, it was some years ago, man. You know, like when they made that video, OG Late Simon, they was like, you know, kind of coming in.
Okay. Did you watch the whole BMF TV series?
No, I didn't. I was before I came to City Ground. You know,
Hey y'all, this is Rachel.
I should have watched it. I ended up watching that interview with TE, AD, and I'm watching that, and then with that other guy.
Okay. Well, number one, they showed in the TV series, they showed you killing a little boy, which is not true.
Not at all.
Did that bother you? Yeah, that bother you when you heard about that?
Bothered me too awful. You know what I'm saying? Because anybody that know me, I spent enjoying my time with kids. You know, I had a boxing team, baseball team. You know, a lot of kids that I mentored end up being politicians and shit. Like I tell you, like my man wasn't no kid, but like I said, you know, Roy Gamble ended up being a vice president of a local 600, and then ended up being the regional president. You know what I'm saying? You know Roy Gamble? If you do look it up. You know what I'm saying? Even though he wouldn't hang with me and shit, you know what I'm saying? But you know, it was like some of the things that you used to see. You know that glamorized part of it. I'm like, bro, you don't want none of that, man. You know, I don't want you. I don't want you with me and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then he's a very intelligent guy. You know what I'm saying? And once he met this young lady, you know what I'm saying? He got back straight. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, he never did nothing that we done or nothing like that. But we used to go to hydraulic shows together. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. But Roy, straight up guy. You know what I'm saying? But he always told me, man, you know, I'm glad you told me, you know, the state of route that, you know, that he was going. And you got Kyle Ramsey, Anthony is you know, what they call them basketball guys, not referee, referee, no, not referee, yeah, the basketball players, they got to be blowing the whistle, referee, refs, okay, yeah, so what they call them, the guy that's boxing, referees too, right? See, I'm getting old, man. Yeah, I ain't know. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, you know, so it's like the point was, you know, I spent so much time with kids, man, you know what I'm saying? My whole block area used to praise me for that. The court cards wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? So for me to harm a kid, let me tell you something, man. You know, a lot of the cats we talking about they be making $200,000, $300,000 a day, and they go kill somebody because they owe $2,000. That is the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life. You know what I'm saying? You know, you just don't mess with them no more. You know, you're making $200,000, and then somebody run off a team. Just don't deal with him no more. You know, so a lot of guys, they say that they claim they make that much money. So my point is, I would never harm a kid. I mean, what in the picture, what was the reason I put the harm?
Well, the scene around it was that Big Meech and Terry's little sister was out, you know, like going to school or something with her friend, I was a little boy, and you ran up on him. Well, not you, but Lamar ran up on him and ended up shooting the little boy. Maybe trying to get her. I forgot exactly how it went, but essentially the little boy got killed. No, let's see. If anybody that I get in a feud with, I'm coming after them. Not they mama, not they wives, not they cousins. I'm coming after them because they came after me. You know what I'm saying? Now, I would rather, sit down and discuss it. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of things can be eliminated with words. You know what I'm saying? Misunderstandings and shit. And you work it out. Cause I got no problem, like my man say. The EEA, the FBI, the feds, that conspiracy. They can hit you with conspiracy at any time. You know what I'm saying? So, that's my worry. Well, another part of the TV show is there was this one scene when the Lamar character ended up killing one of the 12th Street guys, and while he was basically stabbing him to death, he was singing the song "You Can't Stop the Rain." Mark Furman. Remember Mark Furman? Who's that? He was the police on the OJ case. Right, exactly. That Mark Furman. Okay. What was he saying? I don't remember. It was a while ago. I plead the fifth because they might incriminate me. Okay, fair enough. When I did interview D Meeks about the whole story, he did say that the Lamar character, he said that it very closely resembles in terms of your overall personality and the experiences that he had with being around you and so forth. He said that they really got your character right in terms of the TV show. Now, you've never seen it, but if you ever do watch it, that's what he said. Yeah, well, like I say about a 12-year-old kid, I wouldn't have to about that. About I don't have nothing against big women, but there were no women, no coke out. Because my women, hourglasses that after me and my wife broke up, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I hear you, man. It's like I said, sad part. It hurts, man. That, you had some crazy boy when that little kid part came out. I couldn't understand it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, you never killed a kid, man. Even though they capable of killing you now. They just like I'm leaving New York. You're 16, you consider grown. In New York, you got to do it out. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the kids are raised by crackheads, and they dangerous. The kid can be dangerous, man. You know what I'm saying? But I don't be around the kid. I would put myself in a position to ever have to even think about killing a little kid. I wouldn't even deal with a little kid. You know what I'm saying? Even though they say we don't have morals, a lot of us do. These motherfuckers like Bush Jones, like so-called cold-hearted motherfuckers until they get locked up. You know what I'm saying? And they believe in Jesus and shit then. You know what I'm saying? So no, man, I wouldn't never do that. I wouldn't never harm them. I'm protected. Well, then in the season finale of BMF, Big Meech ends up killing Lamar. Big Meech? Which is why, Big Meech ends up killing Lamar. I think it was some sort of setup or so forth, and basically Lamar dies at the end. And a lot of people love that character. A lot of people were really upset that Lamar was no longer on the series.
Strange people. Like I said, I got more love in the street when that little boy scene came out. And I'm not really a street person. So it's like I come out every night. I go out just like now. I'm going to a party tonight. One of the Beachy Boys gave us. So like I say, man, I have more respect for Beach than I have any other cat that I had disagreement with, man. Like I said, he kept it in the street. He kept it in the street. And like I said, I heard people say that he left like I said, well, damn, he should have told me like 2 or 3 million and shit, because we left him. He became a fucking multi-millionaire. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you, me wasn't gonna have a motherfucker here. You know what I'm saying? Nobody control Detroit. Not this no more person. You know what I'm saying? My mom talking about I ran into the South of Detroit. That was so real. There's so many people making money out there, man. It's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? So, another thing, I ain't never been jealous of anybody making money. I always like trying to get in there and get out. Now they do it real good. It's like, actually, they say when pictures in Cincinnati is where and college kids and shit, how much money? Oh, and how much? You know what I'm saying? But the funny part about it, my rival was Astor and Simpson. You ever heard of them?
The singers? Okay. Why were they your rivals? Which was? Singing?
Something like that.
Well, the 2020 Southwest T gets out early because of COVID. And from what I understand, from what I understand, he still lives and stays in Detroit. And he's kind of like a local celebrity now. Have you ever seen him, ran into him, anything else like that?
No, I started to go, I think look at Curtis. No, it's fucking Broadway. I'll go around there like that.
At this point, so many years have passed. People went to prison. People have gotten shot. People have died. People have gone to prison. Are still locked up. Do you feel like you and the BMF guys, could actually sit down and have a good conversation and work things out, or do you feel like there's still a lot of bad feelings?
I would feel like my brother, if the eye for the eye had occurred, I don't have no problem with them monkey guys sitting down with them. I don't have no problem. The problem would be them sitting down across from me. I guarantee you, like I say, I open up to you for them to come on the show. I'm not a body person. You have to see them and see how they respond around me. The way they respond around your interview. See if all that little funny stuff will come out then. You know what I'm saying? You know, like I said, them guys had. See, only reason why I kind of knew of him because of Ugly Bear, and I don't know if that was his mama. Her name was Chi Chi. You know, and then I think he had a nephew that was a rapper that was that would get paid. You know, you get a vet. Then he got a brand new car from him, 2,500. He got killed. You know, I think he spoke of it. He was talking about caught him something. He caught him 40 something, but I mean, like I said, I think that if him and my brother was feud, I think he should have came and sat down with me, and I would have squashed him. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I was getting ready to get out, but you know, over Alonda, I'm talking about the girl that, and I'm talking about that girl who they picked to play Alonda. I think when it first came on, she was in bed with this dark skinned like woman. Look just like the woman they talking about. I mean, they picked her straight, but she was just like she would jump to dope man to dope man to dope man. They call them chicken heads or something like. You know what I'm saying? And this motherfucker would like to try to kill people over her. So, you know, like, everybody laying down. What is wrong with you? You know, my saying was excuse my language. My saying is to fuck them and then fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Don't be. For instance, it's a guy there they called. Now Kenny Winnie was the first guy that met this guy named Bolo before they meet Kenny Winnie. Now this girl I was talking to built like a brick, but I knew when she was out there. So when he we ran to my mom, I'm thinking about getting in the game. And I heard Kenny Winnie is the baddest motherfucker. So now that's how women do. Now I put that shit, that bullshit. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? So what happened? I dropped it off over his house. I said, well, you stay right there. Bye. Now see, anybody else would have said it would have been a few. But most of the time it's women right in the middle that cause us to kill each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I've heard this story time and time again.
Well, it's
almost always
started in the Bible.
It's almost always over a woman. Yeah, exactly. Last question. You're now 64 years old.
Yeah.
You're out of the game. You're a senior citizen, almost. You know, when you look back on your earlier life and the drugs and the violence that you were involved in during your heyday, and this was done in your own neighborhood. You know, this was done with, ultimately people end up getting addicted. Potentially family members end up getting hooked, and the overall destruction that happened in Detroit from heroin, from crack, and so forth, ended up being multi-generational. At this point in your life, do you feel bad about the role that you played, or do you feel like, well, if it wasn't me, it'd be someone else?
Tell me how I feel now.
How you feel now?
Yeah, I feel like that what I did was wrong. You know what I'm saying? I basically should have just stayed in school, got that education, or stayed with baseball. But I also feel like when the government spend over $500 million, somebody gonna sell it to you. They're not gonna buy it and let it just sit there. So they're gonna work out some kind of way that it's gonna be sold. You know what I'm saying? So it's like there's no excuse But we ain't had no battleships or no ship to bring it over here. You know what I'm saying? Especially crack. And you know who did that? Regular that Contra scandal. I mean, and then they target us. They target the black neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, I feel bad, but at the same time, I, you know, I put a lot of positivity back in my name. You know what I'm saying? I spent most of my money putting it back in my name. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, yeah, man. Okay, look, you're a part of this. It's true. Yeah. Even though Reagan brought it, you know, we didn't have to pick it up, but I cannot see the government spending that much money and they're not getting some. See what I'm saying? You know, just like heroin is like they used to call the pills hot white drug. They started off giving people pills for opioid. Then they stop giving it to them, and then they get real sick, and then they find out that the same stuff the junkies get will stop you from going to that. So that's how a lot of people became addicted to heroin off of them pills. Cause we all know that pills, the medicine that we get is poison. Pharmacists, the term is poison. So government got a lot to do with
We've been so successful in
giving us the work we do. You know, believe it or not, man, you know, a lot of times it's hard for black people to get jobs and shit. They out there though. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you want that quick, fast, easy money, but it's not quick, fast, easy. You know what I'm saying? But my main thing is, you know, I want my people to understand that I'm not proud of what I did. You know what I'm saying? But when I was doing it, you know, I was proud. I was caught up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know. And to this day, I'm still working on doing certain things as far as helping, making sure like these organizations that we help people that, you know, is going through addiction to certain things and shit. You know, basically as far as, you know, ideas and I
Well, Lane Simon, I appreciate you coming in and sharing your story. Like I said at the very beginning, the whole world got to know you as Lamar on BMF, which was one of the most popular characters on the show. But that character is not exactly you. There's a lot of differences, you know, and some similarities. And ultimately, I think it's a cautionary tale because, you know, along the way, although you were making money and so forth, you had a lot of losses. You lost your brother forever. You got shot 7 times. You know, there was a lot of violence and loss along the way. Your nephew got beaten to death. You know, he was only 10 years old. I didn't know that. That's horrible. And, you know, this life is never glamorized. I never tried to, you know, put it out there where this is something that little kids should look up to and emulate, because ultimately these stories all have very sad endings, sad chapters along the way. And, you know, I admire you for taking responsibility for the mistakes that you made early on, and hopefully someone watching this, especially in Detroit, where your name's been ringing bells now for decades, they'll look at this and say, okay, I don't want to be the next B. Simon. I'd rather be the next Elon Musk. You know what I'm saying? There you go. Well, Lane, man, I appreciate you sharing your story. Until next time.
To trace and track assets, particularly as I said in the crypto world.
Breathe and wonder, is this breathe out. Now you should feel much worse. Breathing nicotine can actually
this investigation. In fact, he cited some proceedings on it, said they don't believe that either.
Okay, here we go. Today we have Edie Boyd, the founder of the 50 Boys, depicted on the BMF TV series as Pat, played by Wood Harris, working for Flat TV. Thank you for having me. Well, it's your first time here. I want to start with you. So you were born in Southwest Detroit. Yes, I was. I was born in Southwest Detroit. Okay. And your dad was actually a professional boxer. Yes, he was. Naked Dallas boy. Also, my first cousin, Ronnie Harris, was a professional boxer that won a medal in the Olympics. Okay, you're actually named after your dad. Yes. Okay. And although your dad was a boxer, he was also mixed up in these other things as well. Oh, yeah. You know, every man in my family that the last name Boyd, you know, besides my grandfather, which when he was in the streets as far as numbers, but every man in the family was in the streets. Okay, simple as that. Okay, and the way your dad passed is actually a tragic event. Talk about that. Oh yes. Okay, they claim he was playing Russian roulette. Okay, but the story, you know, that I got, you know, let me say that I was 3 years old when this happened. Okay, but the story that I was told and that was out there that his best friend set him up and had him killed or whatever. But it was in the papers and all that he was playing Russian roulette. That's how it went down, you know, as far as how he died. He was playing Russian roulette. Okay, was your uncle in the same game as well? Okay, my uncle first. Okay, my brother, my uncle, you saying my father's brother? I think, well, your uncle Eric. Yes, Eric Boyd. Oh yeah, definitely. He was in the same game, and he was found dead on Dexter and oh man, I want to say in the building in Joy Road, shot to death. And yeah, he was a street name. He was a street person as well, and he was in the boxing game as well as the street game. Awesome. Okay, so after your dad died, is that when your mom said you were moved out of Detroit? Yes, it's a crazy story about that. We was at my father's funeral, and I can remember, you know, standing around his casket. Because back then, you know, I don't know if they do it now. I don't think so. They, you know, stay there to the funeral until they, you know, put you in the ground. And once the casket was going down and all that, my auntie jumped in the hole on top of the casket. And I'm 3 years old, and I'm looking at this, and she hollering, you know, and this is my father's sister. You know, please don't leave me like this. Please don't leave me with what's going on and all that. And it just was a situation that devastated me and all that because I was 3 years old once again. So, you know, my mother, being the type of woman that she was, she wanted a different start, and you know, she wanted something different for me and my sister. So we had people in New York. You know, her people was in Long Island actually, and we moved there. But we moved to Brooklyn, and for my mother wanted a different start for us, and that's what she did. She just moved us there, you know, hoping for a better, you know, life for me and my sister. Okay, so now you're growing up in Brooklyn, but at one point you actually started getting mixed up in the streets.
Around 10 years old. But before that, you know, like at, you know, 7, 8, 9, whatever, there was a dude in my area.
We understand business today looks nothing like it did yesterday. Well, it's more unpredictable. Its possibilities are endless. From paying your people from anywhere to supporting your talent everywhere. We use data-driven insights to design HR solutions and services to help businesses of all sizes work smarter so they can have more success tomorrow.
Your TV shows change. Your TV bills don't have to. Get the same bill every month for 3 years. Dad. A 3-year TV price guarantee, only from Dish, tuned into you. Dad?
With the new law, our family found a health plan for less than $57 a month. And knowing that we are covered, it simplifies life.
With my plan for $0 a month, I know I can get the care I need to live my best life.
They were able to make sure that I was taken care of. It was really life-changing to have that. And I only paid $16 a month.
For the first time in my life, I found a great plan for $0 a month.
Healthcare.gov is here for millions like you.
Energy demands are rising, and the effects are being felt everywhere. That's why at Chevron, we're increasing production in the Permian Basin by 15%, and we're projected to reach 1 million barrels of oil per day by 2025, all while staying on track to reduce our carbon emissions intensity in the area, because it's only human to tackle the challenges of today to help ensure a brighter tomorrow. Ladies, welcome to my digestive system. When your gut and vaginal bacteria are off balance, you may feel it, but just one Align Women's Probiotic Daily helps soothe digestive upsets and support vaginal health. Welcome to an Align Gut.
Thursday, more and more of America's children transitioning their genders at an early age.
I started medically transitioning at 16.
For some, a lifesaver.
I don't have any regrets. It improved my mental health.
But for others,
it was the biggest mistake of my life.
How young is too young to make a life-altering decision?
I'm worried they're not doing a proper evaluation.
Why some doctors are blowing the whistle.
This is the most serious abandonment of scientific principles that I have seen.
Thursday on a special edition of Como, only on News Nation.
Welcome back to Early Morning. You know, family support means the world, and especially to one young performer. Her reaction has captured the hearts of millions. Performing on stage can be a nerve-wracking experience, but for 3-year-old Emmy, it seems her nerves were starting to get the best of her during her dance recital. That is until this heartwarming moment when she spots her family in the crowd. In a video captured by her mom on TikTok, the sweet girl cannot contain her array of emotions at seeing her parents, grandparents, aunts, uncle, and baby sister all there to support her. Mom Chelsea said her daughter had practiced for a month for her very first recital. The video has gathered a worldwide collective aww, and Chelsea says it really highlighted the importance of showing up for the people we love. I'm not crying. You're crying. I can't wait until my little boy is doing things like that. I'm going to be the proudest parent, I swear. And they say everything is just bigger in Texas, and that even includes the alligators. Police in Lufkin were summoned to remove one large trespasser who just happened to be a 6-foot alligator. Better them than me. A local business said the reptile made its way onto that property. Officers, along with animal control, were able to wrangle that monster after a few tries. Police say the gator likely came from a nearby lake. Terrifying. 6 feet isn't... whatever. Terrifying. According to a Gallup, more Americans identify as independent than Democrat or Republican. Last night, Chris Cuomo spoke with Forward Party co-chair Andrew Yang about the need for more independent lawmakers.
Whereas I used to say, we got to focus on getting more parties, which I definitely think would be great for choice. But people have the agency. If they stop signing up to be Democrat, to be Republican, and they are independent, I think that changes the game because you don't have the numbers, you don't have that base electrify with divisive rhetoric. You have to play to interests.
So about 2/3 of young people are following your advice where they're identifying as independents. The problem, though, is when they show up at that ballot box, they don't have a third category to vote for. They still get stuck with the R and the D, which is why a lot of journalists and professors try and pretend that independents don't exist. They're like, look, you're going to vote